Okay. So it's 11:20 in the morning, and I just went out and I bought Dark Souls 3 Collector's Edition off of GameStop, and I even got this Fascino keychain that looks like a bonfire, sort of. But everyone else is asleep, which means I'm out here doing this in my dining room with my shitty computer mic and not my nice streaming mic. But it's been less than a great day, and when I got home, I discovered that our cat had decided to puke all over the floor, which I had to clean up. So I need some catharsis. So just for funsies, we're gonna do an unboxing of Dark Souls 3 with the awesome box art of the skull-like helmet, which I had actually noticed that back in the trailers, that this helmet looked very much like a skull, which I'm absolutely certain is going to have all sorts of lore implications. And then on the back it shows you all the things you get, including the silly statue, which I'm absolutely certain will do absolutely nothing, just like the one that I have there from Dark Souls 2 does absolutely nothing. And this thing right here does nothing. It just sits there. It's very disappointing. Well, we get a bunch of other cool things. Official soundtrack. Some sort of starter guide thing. Art book, which I like. I like the art books. I don't know why. I just enjoy seeing them. And then I'm guessing a metal case. I think that's what that is. But anyway, I'm going to pull out my keys again so I can break these seals. There we go. Come on. Come on. I know you want to break for me and open. Yeah, like I said, I need to actually be kind of quiet here because everyone else is asleep. Which is also why I'm not doing this in my room with the nice microphone, because I share that room with my brother, and I can't exactly do this 3 feet from where he's sleeping. Oh, such a big box. Such a big box for so few things. So we'll get the biggest bit, maybe, out of the way first. Turn the box on its side so the rest of it doesn't fall anywhere. So this is, oof. This is the figurine. Yeah, that thing doesn't move. I'm dead certain. Quietly. Yep. Not a joint to be found. No, he's got the scimitars. That's what that weapon is. The dual scimitars. I'm gonna move these headphones because that's as good as any look of that thing will be. Alright. Then we have the game itself. a shiny embossed cover other than the normal cover. Alright. And then this is, in fact, a metal case. Steelbook, or whatever it is. I totally forgot to take all of my... Yeah, it's just a steelbook. To take all of my other games for trade-in for this. I'm guessing the soundtrack is in there as well. Starter Guide, official game soundtrack, yep. Day 1 edition O sleeve? I don't even know what that is. I don't do fancy shit like this very often. Oh, the Art of the Dark Souls trilogy. All 3. Oh. The fire fades and the lords go without thrones. Now only embers remain. Art of Dark Souls, Art of Dark Souls 2, Art of Dark Souls 3. Key art. Yeah, most of these have already been shown, like, out on the internet world. Okay, so don't know. I don't think that's going to turn out too well, but it'll suffice. That bottom one is obviously the it's either like the whole of Lordran, specifically Firelink Shrine, which I think is right there, maybe, or it's the Kiln of the First Flame. It's one of those two. That top right one, I think, is Blighttown. But this top left one, I don't know. I mean, I just don't recognize it. Tell me in the comments if that, like, speaks to you. This one here. This one, I think, is Blighttown, but I don't know where this one is. To be fair, it has been a while. Could be the Painted World, I suppose. But I don't know. I honestly don't. I got a couple pictures. Okay, so that's just obviously a picture of Lordran. But then we have this one. It's just Gwendolyn sitting at Gwen's coffin tomb thing. That's pretty awesome. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, there's an interesting bit. So from the asylum, but that is not the asylum demon. That's a Taurus demon. I love seeing changes like this. And there's the cell you start in. But I love seeing changes like this. This is part of the reason I love the art books and whatnot. Because you get to see some of the changes that they made from concept to final product. Okay, no, there's the Painted World of Ariamis. Still don't know where that earlier place was. Duke's Archives. With a picture, early rendition of Seath in the top left there. That's cool. What else is this? I don't know what either of these pictures are. The one on the right kind of reminds me of Lost Izalith. But the one on the left, I just don't know. At all. Okay, so this one on the left looks like the Nulando ruins. Right. The one on the right looks like Nulando ruins. The one on the left, everyone knows. the horrible thing that they did there. Don't pretend like you don't. Then we got some Sen's Fortress stuff. Yeah, some more Sen's Fortress stuff. A lot of this almost looks like stuff that was in the Dark Souls 2 DLCs. Firelink Shrine. Oh, there was supposed to be a secret passage in Firelink Shrine at some point. That's interesting. Look at that. That one right there. You were supposed to like talk to an NPC or something to find a secret entrance. That's really interesting. I'm kind of disappointed that they didn't do that now. Oof. Okay, seriously, this gate has popped up a couple times now. And it looks identical to the one at the beginning of Dark Souls 2. I guarantee you, this is some unused piece of artwork from the first game that they decided to just smack into the second game. Some more of the Duke's archives there. Where is this? Oh. Boss areas. So I'm thinking that one in the top left, maybe early stage of Gwendolyn's room, early version. One on the right is obviously the Iron Golem, and then the one down here that my fingers are covering horribly is Seath's area. Oh man, this is cool. I'm so glad I got this. Couple of NPCs. What? What are you showing us there? There's like... So this is, Beatrice, I think was her name. But then there's like this little close-up of her skirt there. And I don't know what that is. I mean... Well, From Software, and Miyazaki in particular, Hidetaka Miyazaki does not put things in his game that do not belong there. There is always a reason. But I have no idea what that is. Oh hey, it's not Cromwell. Who was the partner in the first one? I don't remember. But we got him, and we got Solaire. We got some no helmet action on the partner here. And then we have Solaire in all of his incandescent glory. Yeah, the big man, Tarkus. Yeah. And then we have some disgusting creatures. Yeah, so we have, hold on. So we have the Brass Knight, right here, and she's about what she looks like in the game. Then we have Logan, right here, and he's looking like a cool guy. And then we have all of the ideas for Logan's hat. These two, what? Why? I don't understand. I failed to comprehend. Beefy McBeaverton, the original Hovel the Rock. A moment of silence. Okay, we're done there. Moving right along. So we have a few different guys here. So that's Solaire. That's Kirk, the jackass. Then we have this guy, who could be the crestfallen warrior at Firelink Shrine. But then you look down here, and you look at Solaire's armor, and you look at this guy's chainmail, and I'm just like, wait, is this like an early build of Solaire or something? Like, what is that even? Horrible, awful demon bug. Horrible, awful, disgusting undead dragon. Horrible, awful fight on a bridge. Fuck this guy. The most. With his own tail. Totally awesome stone dragon, totally not awesome demon imp thing that has no in-game explanation of any kind. Like, why are those even there? I still don't know. The final badass, who was not nearly as badass as he should have been, unfortunately. Creepy ass Bandersnatch. Badass gargoyle. I love the designs for the gargoyles. Let me just have some basic enemy designs. Hold on 1 second. Two of these 3 images I recognize. The one on the right is the 4 kings. The one on the upper left is those weird skull, oyster, clam, crab creatures outside of Seeth's room. And then we have this thing on the bottom left. I have no memory of this creature. Ever. It looks more like it belongs in Bloodborne. I have no idea what it is, what it was, or what it might have been. 2 giant pains in the ass. Art of Dark Souls 2. Now, is this gonna have... This is gonna have some other stuff that wasn't in the Dark Souls 2 art book. Mostly just locations, probably. What are you? So that's Hades Tower of Flame. But this, I'm drawing a blank on for some reason. I don't know what that was. Or is. Or could have been. Got the ghost ship and the, oh, that's, Seldora. That's what that is. I think Dark Souls 2, I've talked about enough for everyone to know that it is not super. It is easily the least impressive of the Souls games. These creepy freaking things that, again, no in-game explanation for what they are, why they're there, what they do normally. Nothing. This badass motherfucker who needs to learn how to die faster. And then these shitheads with their great bows need to just fall into lava faster. Some ghosty dudes. One of those giant warthogs that only appears on New Game Plus. Ooh, there's DLC stuff in here too. My computer is trying to go to sleep. Don't do that. I'm recording. Don't be trying to go to sleep while I'm recording videos for people. And by people, I mean me, because chances are I'm the only one who's ever going to watch this. Okay. So is this... Are we into Dark Souls 3 territory now? Yeah. What weapon? I have no idea what weapon that is. That's a Dark Souls 2 weapon, but I have no idea what it is. Alright, but on to Dark Souls 3. Trailer shot. Whoa. The biggest organ you ever did see. With some sort of collection of chandeliers. That's one of the running themes that I've always seen in the Souls games, is there's a lot of things hanging from ceilings. And not in, like, properly functional ways. Big, fat, establishing shot of the whole city. Dum, 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 dum. Skip ahead a bit. These two images have fantastic lore potential. What is this, like, Child King, wizened Child King thing? I'm actually going to back up one. The Red Knight, which is the dude on the cover. The Red Knight armor. NPCs. So we will get to talk to these guys, because that says NPC, not enemy, and then I don't know who that is. He looks vaguely like Patches, though, so he may very well be Patches. We got some equipment. Pretty awesome looking equipment there. Don't know who this guy is, though. Oh, we're getting some Viking blood in us. And just the good old Elite Knight set. Let's get to something interesting, like this guy, who was in one of the demos and looks like a giant frog with armor and a mace. And that's all I can ever think about anytime I see him in any sort of video, and whoa. Again, very Bloodborne looking. This guy right here. This guy, a little bit, but definitely this guy. Like, that guy just looks like one of the lanky-armed dudes who are really easy to parry. We have another guy with a shovel and a Candleman, apparently. So, shovel guy and Candleman. Because, you know, what's his face? I can't remember his name now. The fuckhead in the golden armor who murders the firekeeper. That guy. He wasn't enough of a problem. Some Artorias looking motherfucker, who I'm absolutely certain won't be any fun at all to fight. Horrible STD monsters. So the one on the right is the dude from the very first trailer. And the dude on the left is just straight up the cleric beast. Yeah. Or possibly Seath. Again. kind of hard to tell if those things on his head are horns or tentacles. What even is this? Like, that's almost as horrifying as the gaping dragon. It really is. That's. I mean, good God, look at it. At least it has like a friggin' reasonable number of limbs this time. Hey, is there one more page there? I feel like there's one more page. There isn't. He looks like a badass. He looks like a badass who's really hard to kill. Alright. But that's the end of it. Oh, wait. There's a map! I love maps. Even if the Dark Souls 2 one was, you know, completely useless in every possible way. There was no reason for it whatsoever. It was still fun and neat. And the Skyrim one was awesome. This is not a map, actually. This is a cloth poster / map thing. I don't know how well this is going to come up in my shitty webcam right here, but I'm going to give it a try. Yeah. Keep it all in frame. Keep it all in frame. Oh, this is tiring on the arms. Okay, we're done. Oh. This is cool. Alright. But, yep, that's everything in the box. So, I'm just gonna shove this on YouTube. No editing, no intro. I'm just gonna, fucking 12:50 now. I'm just gonna throw it up there and I'll see you all later. Bye. Hopefully this stream doesn't become, you know, completely abhorrent.